Hi there, this is David and welcome back to the finale of Let's Play Chrono Trigger. Today we are actually inside Lavos. You can hear his heartbeat. So we need to get ready to destroy him and save the world. My party for this is going to be Magus, Robo, and Luca. Make sure that you have the prism specs and the sunshades on Magus and Luca for extra multiplication of the triple tech that these three share, and put the blue rock on Robo. You're going to want status protection. So whoever has the haste helmet, also give them the Nova armor. Prism helms are great for extra magical protection. At some point, Robo will probably die because his magic protection isn't all that hot, but I still do want him to have the haste helmet. It's perfectly fine. The one change that I might make for him is to go ahead and put the Terra arm on him instead of the Crisis arm, because I'm not able to have the earring to increase his maximum HP, so he's probably not going to get that 9 in the ones digit, so just the extra attack power from the Terra arm will be nice if I do need to use him to attack, and there might be one time that I want to take advantage of that. With all that being said, make sure that you've saved. And just a little note, the time, 21 hours and 53 minutes. That's with me doing the Let's Play and everything that all that entails, all the side quests. This game can be completed in probably under 15 hours if you know what you're doing, and you just kind of run through it. This is a lot of me just kind of sitting around, practicing, doing all sorts of other stuff that a Let's Play entails. It's not just straight gameplay, talking to all these NPCs and whatnot. Anyway, let's go on and listen to that heartbeat as we get closer. Hear how fast it is? I love that touch. It's like Lavos knows that we're there and he's getting scared. I approve. Looks like a machine. Like he's hooked up to something. And this awesome music. We went from just the heartbeat to this kick-ass music. Whoa! For boss time against Lavos himself. Okay, first things first. He's going to use this laser beam attack, and this is why Robo has the haste helm, because he needs to be the healer. Look at that. He is almost dead. He is 3 HP from dead. So, yeah, if you were 1 level short of this, he would have died. That would have been no good whatsoever. Once you get yourself healed, basically you don't need to be fully healed, just healed enough to survive. So 1 heal beam should be fine. Then just go ahead and Omega Flare the hell out of this guy. We want to get rid of these arms, okay? Basically, the easiest strategy to get rid of Lavos in general is Omega Flare. It is just so powerful, so good, and it's quick casting. That's always nice. Got rid of the arms, he's going to use Obstacle. Okay, once he does that, then let's go ahead and we're going to use a Mega Elixir. This is why Mega Elixirs are very important. Not only because it increases all of your HP to max, but because it restores all of your MP. It makes it so you don't have to use multiple turns for restoring multiple people, or looking at MP costs or anything else like that. After he uses his obstacle, his AI script kind of changes. That's why we're able to go ahead and use the Mega Flare, because you do kind of have to wait for that obstacle to come. And then it should only be 4 Omega Flares until he dies. And don't worry about any of his attacks right now either. We're going to be fine. Because his attacks, like you saw, like the Shadow Slay, it's nothing to worry about. You know, the little flame thing right there. Also, nothing to worry about. Just wail on this guy. Using multiple single techs like Robo's, Uzi Punch, or Luca's Flare, or, Magus's Dark Matter, it might be more MP efficient, but I don't think it's as fast as using Omega Flare. Well, we got him. What's going on? Whoa! That wasn't him, that was like Lavos' outer shell. Is this the true Lavos? Some sort of chicken? Look at his feet. What is going on here? Who knows? Oh, it gave birth to the Lavos spawns. And then they're going to go planet to planet and suck all the life force out of those planets. Wow. So everything that we've created is just for Lavos to use. Like farm animals. Oh, poor Robo. I love Robo. He's so sweet. You are Robo. You're a good little robot. And here we have true boss time against Lavos himself and his left and right bits. Here's the deal though. The center chicken looking guy? That's not the Lavos core. That's, just there. So here's what you do. First things first, get rid of the left bit. We're gonna try an Uzi punch. Hopefully that does the trick. If not, then we'll have Luca join in the fun. Okay, yeah, it looks like Luca needs to join in. Go ahead and hit that thing. Because the left bit's going to be continual healing, and it's really damned annoying. Once you deal 2,000 damage, the left bit will be gone, and... oh, looks like we need to use another Omega Elixir. Yeah, Luca's low on MP. That's fine. Okay, everybody's healed up. We're ready and raring to go with our Omega Flares! Oh, that really wasn't all that much damage right there on the right one. So here's what you have to do. Yeah, now the Lavos core shuts off the defense. So now that we've done that, we can continually go off. Now we can go off on them. Whoa! It's like a blood moon. Yikes! Lots of damage there. Oh well, we'll be fine. The only healing that I really have planned on doing would be healing up MP, and I'm going to be using Mega Elixirs for that, so it would be healing up HP as well, so really you just have to look at Luca's MP here. Okay, we've gotten rid of the center portion of it, so now we can really just wail on the Lavos core. The center portion has 10,000 HP. The core, I believe, has 30,000 HP. Okay, so now it's going to revive the Lavos bits, which are the left and the middle. Completely ignore them. Don't worry about it. Keep on going with your Omega Flares. The AI has changed. Once the revival happens, you'll be fine. Just keep on attacking. At this point, Luca needs a heal because her MP isn't all that hot, and that's fine. We kind of needed to heal up our HP anyway. So, yeah. There we go. That should be the last one that we need to do. And then we could just keep on Omega Flaring until this guy dies. I think it would only be 1 or 2 more Omega Flares, and that should take him out. Look at the backgrounds, because we're warping into every single time period that Lavos has been to. I really, really like all the little personal touches here. Now they're going to do like a little X-Strike thing. It's nothing. It's such piddly amount of damage and a single target. Don't even worry about it. Hey, and once you've killed the right bit, then all the other bits die along with it. And Lavos has been destroyed. Finally, we saved the planet. Saved the future. Whoa! And even time itself is getting destroyed, maybe. What's going on here? Wait, it's like the beginning of the game. Is this all a dream? What is this, Dallas? A soldier? Wait, where's my mom? Why is a soldier here? Stay of execution? Your sentence? What? I escaped that trial fair and square. I killed all those guards. I guess I really wasn't declared innocent or anything. This again? Yeah, Marl's right here. Well, she has. Oh god, don't ask the Chancellor. He's evil to the core. What do you mean, how could he? Come on, Marl. You know he's evil. Wait, save the future? Wait, how do you know about that? Oh, god, it's Doan. That guy from the dome. Doan from the dome. Is that the king from 600 AD? It is. Oh, his ancestor. Kino! Hey, Kino! Weakling. Oh! Oh. Okay, so Luca used the time key or the gate key or whatever it's called to bring them all here. Wait, are kinsmen? Are all these people... Well, I know that the King Guardia from the past is your ancestor, but I guess Doan is the future you, and Kino is you from 65 million BC? Yeah. Does that mean that Isla is Marl's, like, great-great-great-great-great-grandmother? Like, wow. Who knew? It's kind of cool. Oh, a victory parade. Yippee! I want a parade. Have fun. Should be a blast. Remember whenever we saved the Chancellor from the locked treasure chest, and he popped out and he was like, "Oh, hey, thanks. Now I need to, start playing in the Moonlight Parade." That's what this is. Yeah, the Moonlight Parade. Awesome. And we have random little girls popping up out of nowhere. It's kind of neat. I like it. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. As anybody who's ever played Chrono Trigger knows, or even heard of Chrono Trigger, you know that there is a New Game Plus added to the game, which is pretty much the first time New Game Plus ever existed. I had never heard of it until Chrono Trigger came along when I was 13, 14 something years old. And whenever you do play New Game Plus, there are multiple endings. I think that there's 13 different endings that you can have, depending on when you defeat Lavos in, what time period. And there's all sorts of different endings, and they are really cool. And I know a lot of people have been asking, "Hey, David, are you going to be doing the endings too?" Well, hate to break it to you, but the answer is more than likely no. The reason for that is because, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, I am not a completionist. Just because something is there doesn't mean that I'm going to be doing it. If it means, like, spending a ton of time doing something, or, stuff like that, like, it's kind of like platinum trophy hunting and stuff like that. Like, to me, why? What's the point? What's the purpose? Yeah, the endings are cool and everything, but it's gonna literally take me 2 weeks probably to go through and get all these endings and defeat Lavos and record it and upload it and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, I would rather spend that time, playing new games. And the endings are freely available all over YouTube. It's not like they're only here on my channel or anything. My god, they're all over the frickin' place. So, yeah, it would be nice, it would be neat, but it just takes way too long to do them. If I had them all just, like, already recorded, then I just make a video of that, but unfortunately, I don't. So everything's blocked off here in this particular screen, so let's head on up here to, see the rest of our party members. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I guess the gates were created by Lavos, and now that Lavos has been destroyed, the gates are going away too. Yeah. Yeah, Kino, get it together. By the way, Magus would not be in this ending if Frog had killed him. Oh, there goes the king. Oh, and the frog got quick kissed by the princess. Yeah. So cute. I like that little touch. It's super cute. Reminds me of a scene from Breath of Fire 2. Oh, yeah, your sister, Scala. And that's all that Magus doesn't even say anything. He just ups and leaves. Oh, we'll miss you too, Robo. Best boy, Robo. What do you mean she knows? Yeah, knows what? Oh. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, that's really sad. I would imagine, though, that Robo was built before the Day of Lavos, because after the Day of Lavos, when would they have the technology or the time to make robotic creations like this? I mean, they were just struggling to survive, for God's sakes. Oh. And you know, Doan should actually look kind of different too, because he comes from that same future, and they defeated Lavos. So maybe he'd be able to tell. Oh, he's crying. He's like the Tin Man in the Wizard of Oz. Super cute with little oil tears. I love Robo. He is my favorite. He's so cute. Well, it's just us three. Oh, I actually don't remember them having this talk, but okay. The entity. Oh, yeah, they did speak about this actually at the campfire scene. No kidding. Oh. If you took the epoch to the Day of Lavos and you destroy the epoch then the epoch would not be in the ending and they wouldn't be talking about it right here. It's my kitties! Sorry, I was kind of busy saving the world. Wait! The cats! Wait, and my mother? Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh, where the hell are they? We've got to find them! No kidding! Yeah, we got the epoch! Oh, Luca. Well, we don't have time for this. We have to, you know, save our kitties and our mother. Well, there kind of actually is. We have another time travel adventure to go on. What's this? Is it floating here? Because of the balloons? It's Nadia's bell. It's not Lean's bell. It's Nadia's bell now. They've replaced the bell. Oh, I really like this. This is super sweet. You can't enjoy the moment, Marl? Seriously? Awesome. Yeah. And then the ending music kicks in. I love it. He has the sunstone here. He's using the sunstone to create fireworks. Like, how cool is that? Everything ties together into this amazing, amazing story. I really like it. Now, one of the endings that you might see does talk about, like, you get like a development room, and they do talk about a Chrono Trigger 2. However, there really wasn't a Chrono Trigger 2 created. There were other stories about Chrono Trigger, but not a direct sequel to it. The first one was Radical Dreamers, which is a text adventure, kind of, and it was released for the SNES. I never actually played it. There is a translation patch for it. It was released in Japan only, but once I realized that, I think I played it for like an hour. Once I realized that it was literally just a text adventure and it was really not setting up a conclusion for Chrono Trigger, but more of a prequel for Chrono Cross, I lost all interest in it. There's Chrono Cross, which released for the PlayStation, and I played that multiple times actually, probably 3 or 4 times. I've played it a bunch, although it's really not my favorite. But back in the day, I would play all sorts of games on the PlayStation. I would play them constantly because there really weren't that many RPGs, so I would just keep on playing the same ones over and over and over again. Neither of those really tackle the ending or conclusion of Chrono Trigger, though. Then in the last coming years, there was something released for mobile called Another Eden, like the Cat of Time and Space, which supposedly is supposed to follow the cat that went into the time gate. And I downloaded it, and I played it for maybe a half an hour, and then I never touched it again, so I really don't know much about that game. But I heard that it has more crossovers with Tales and stuff, oddly enough, so who knows, maybe somebody who's played Another Eden can fill me in on that in the comments, because I would like to know. The next thing that I want to talk about. I said that I wouldn't be spending my time on new endings and stuff because my time would be better spent elsewhere. And where I want to spend my time is Let's Playing a brand new series. I spoke earlier in the Let's Play about maybe doing a playthrough of Earthbound, but the more that I think about it, the more I kind of want to play the entire Mother trilogy. And it wouldn't really make sense for me to start on Earthbound, which is Mother 2. It would make more sense for me to start on Mother 1. Mother 1 has a couple of different versions. There was a version on the NES which has a beta translation. It was supposed to be released here in America. It never was. There's another one on, I think it was released on Wii U or Switch or something, and it was an official translation. And then there's another one which was bundled together on the Game Boy Advance with Earthbound. So it's Mother 1 and 2 on the Game Boy Advance, and I would more than likely be playing that version. It doesn't have as many random encounters as the NES version. It's been balanced a little bit better, and it is translated. And that way I can play Mother 1 and 2 on the same cart. So I think that that would be a fun thing to do, would be to play Mother 1, and I could probably knock that out in 10 to 15 episodes. Although it's kind of long, like if you know what you're doing, you can get through it pretty quickly. And all the grinding, of course, would be off-screen, and there is quite a bit of grinding. Earthbound, though, would be my pride and joy to play. I loved Earthbound back in the day on the SNES. I played through it multiple times. Probably at least 8 or 9 times I've played it so much. The first Mother I've only played one time on the NES. I've never played the Game Boy Advance version, but it would be fun to play through. Mother 3 on the Game Boy Advance I've played through, I would say, probably 2 or 3 times. It's a really good game, and I would definitely like to get into that trilogy and just go ahead and play them all in order, because they do actually reference one another. So here we've made it to the end, but now you ask, hey, David, how do you get to the New Game Plus? What do you do from here? Well, you don't hit the power button or hit the reset button, because then the game won't know that you've made it to the ending, and you'll be completely screwed. Instead, you have to soft reset it, so you hit L and R and start and select at the exact same time on your controller, and that will enact a soft reset. And if you were like me back in the day, you knew about soft resets. They were in pretty much every single game. And by doing that, it's going to take you back to the title screen. But now we can actually access a New Game Plus, and it's right over here. And let's see, if we want to go ahead and start a New Game Plus, and I'll just show you, active, whatever, Chrono, it's fine. There we go. It's going to go ahead and start the game just as before, but with a couple of new changes. So yeah, it's really cool. And while we're looking at these new changes and stuff, I do want to talk about some changes that I myself would have made to Chrono Trigger if I were in charge of it. Marl, needs help. She needs multi-targeting healing. I would have gotten rid of Cure 2 and maybe made a Heal 2 and given that to her. So she could have multi-targeted healing at the same power of Cure. Get like, 600 HP multi-targeting heal. That alone would have made her so much better. And maybe instead of a Life 2, which is kind of useless, maybe a Haste 2 as her ultimate ability. That would have been very nice to be able to multi-target Haste as well. I would have really liked that. Let's look at Chrono himself. He comes along with the same level that you beat the game at, and you get all these weapons and everything else that you had at the end of the game as well, all the accessories. You do not, however, keep your gold. You're stuck back down at 400 gold. You do keep all of your items, though. So all of that stuff is there. Key items, though, such as the Mazamoon, are gone, so do keep some sort of sword around for frogs, such as the Rune Blade or whatever. So yeah, all the techs that you have learned are still all there. Everything else is there for Chrono. Yeah, we have to name Luca and all that kind of junk, but yeah. Okay. We got you, Mom. Something else that I would have done to change things around. 65 million BC. There's nothing going on. It's like the western half of the map is it. There's nothing on the eastern half of the map, like, whatsoever. And as far as Isla actually getting a side quest, she really doesn't. Even in the DS version, they don't give her a side quest. It's kind of ridiculous. So, yeah, I would have changed that. I would have added more stuff to 65 million BC. I would have really given Isla a side quest, and I would have made Magus more important to the story. Like, insofar as him joining you, like, like, nobody really says anything about him joining you. It's kind of like, he's there, and then they just ignore him. Even like the king of Guardia Castle just completely ignores him if he's there, if he's like leading your party. They'll be like, oh, hey Magus, thanks for helping me. And it's like, this is the king. I can't believe that this is happening. It's just kind of odd, So I would have changed, like, not everybody's dialogue, but changed important people's dialogue at least, to reflect that Magus is in your party. Maybe at least just make them scared or something. I don't know. That's just me, though. But anyway, in the New Game Plus, you can go ahead and examine the rightmost telepod at any time you want to, and boom! It's going to take you up against Lavos himself. It's not going to take you to that little save area where Lavos is. It's just going to take you against Lavos. And to defeat Lavos with just Chrono and Marl is hard. Yeah, Marl's down for the count. I didn't even remember to equip her or anything, so yeah. This is where you would get those extra endings. You could go after Lavos once you hit the end of time. You could go after Lavos then and try to kill him. Otherwise, if you want to kill him before reaching the end of time, you would do it from this telepod. It is possible to kill him. I'm not going to show it. It's possible. I might do it if I really try, but again, I would rather focus on different projects, such as the Mother series. So anyway, hope that you guys have thoroughly enjoyed my Chrono Trigger Let's Play. I had a blast making it. This is probably my favorite game of all time, followed shortly by other greats like the Final Fantasy series, Dragon Quest V, Mother, Lufia 2, all those. So yeah, I had a great time putting all this together. Hope that you guys enjoyed watching it, and have a good day.